welcome back, my savages. This the next episode. We about to get into a person called 911. Reported on a mother beating a child. 11 days later, it's probably a pool of blood. So I'm sick.
A total stranger spoke up for a voice that could not be heard.
I said,
Where we are.
A 2-year-old voice that cannot be heard after police find his body in a dumpster. His parents now charged with his murder. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. It is a case our 8 News Now investigators reported first. Now they're digging into possible missed opportunities to help.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes with the video you have not seen, and also asking the question, did 2-year-old Jacoby Robinson Jr. have to die?
no.
Say hi, Jacoby.
Say hi.
Say hi, Jacoby.
These are the memories Gracie Martin wants to remember. Memories of joy and happiness. Memories of her grandson, Jacoby Robinson Jr., before police found his body in a dumpster.
Only an animal would discard their own child the way that he was discarded.
A Las Vegas City marshal finding the boy there after his mother, Deja Smith, reported him missing. Hours later, police would arrest Smith and Martin's son, Jacoby Robinson Sr., for the boy's death. A death detectives believe happened after weeks of abuse.
I kiss him every morning and every night. And
Man, they put him in a little bitty urn like that. That gave me the chills.
tell me that I love him.
Now, as her son and his girlfriend await trial from jail, this is all Gracie Martin has left.
Dang,
I
that's
just don't want him
sad.
to be alone.
An urn filled with Jacoby's ashes.
No other child that's in CPS care or anybody else care deserve to be
Go out like
in
that.
an urn
Hell no.
or to be buried.
Police
Fucking
suspect Smith beat
parents,
Jacoby
if
and
they
his
have
younger
shit to do
brother
with that,
in the
need to be
weeks
buried
before
like that.
Jacoby's death. On June 6th, detectives say this video shows Smith leaving the apartment she and her children shared. She's pushing a stroller before she calls 911 to report Jacoby missing. In the back of the stroller, police believe Jacoby's body is laying lifeless because they believe he's already dead. Minutes later, another camera catches Smith pushing the stroller toward a dumpster. Then, the sound of metal hitting metal. Smith walks back into frame with 2 children, not 3. In all, Martin says her son and Smith have 5 children together. 2 children born before Jacoby now live in Texas.
It's just been history and just
What was the
years
father
of
at
abuse
doing
that CPS, whether it was in Texas, Nevada, Oklahoma,
little
known that
man,
she has
RIP,
been known
man.
for to abuse her kids because she got them taken before.
Clark County Family Services declined to comment on that history. This case and Jacoby's death all citing state law. The only record that is public is this child fatality report filed with the state matching Jacoby's date of birth and his date of death. It says the department received a report in 2022 about neglect, leading the state to remove the children, then Jacoby and his younger brother, from their mother's care. On April
I should get 'em back.
1st, 2 months before Jacoby was put in the dumpster, Smith, deemed a quote appropriate caregiver, was reunited with her children. Now Jacoby, his younger brother, and a baby.
There's a lady that is feeding a baby. He has to be, if he's 2, I'm surprised.
On May
But
25th,
the
7
state
weeks
saw it
after
was
regaining
fit for her to
custody
get
of her
her
3
kids
children,
back, man. State always
Hitting
fucking
the
us some
child?
shit.
Yep, he fell under the stroller. He's walking on the side. He fell under the stroller.
a driver calls 911 reporting a
Is she
woman,
retarded?
later identified as
Look
Smith,
dumb.
hitting Jacoby's brother while near a bus stop.
The one that she's beating the most is the one in the red T-shirt.
Video the 8 News Now investigators obtained shows Metro
the pop's
Police
right there.
responding to that call. Deja Smith telling the officer the child, the
Y'all
one
some
in the
notes.
red shirt, just 22 months old, fell in the street.
My kids are beating up to you. I just got them back from foster care. Everything's fine.
Is it?
Yes.
I just got my kids back 2 weeks ago. Got them back from where? CPS. That would have been the thing. Got them back from where?
Photos the 8 News Now investigators obtained show Jacoby and his brother in foster care before they were returned to their mother's custody. They're smiling and happy. These photos show the injuries to the boy after their parents' arrests. Scratches and whip marks cover his body. Detectives call them loop marks, injuries in various stages of healing caused by a charging cord or a small extension cord.
He's fine, sir. I can promise you he's fine.
The boy, frightened and confused as a stranger looms over him, goes into his mother's arms. It's something the officer notes when he's back in his cruiser and he's talking with another officer about what to do next.
And then he went at hours too. It's gonna be a negative 424.
The notes from that call show the officer wrote no signs of 424. 424, the code for abuse or neglect.
11 days later, my grandson get dumped in the dumpster like it's nothing. They had an outlet that day. And my grandson,
it's hard for her to even say grandson.
had to go out in the most despicable way by the hands of his own mother.
We always say, call and make a report.
Michelle Saldivar is an
she
outreach
black.
coordinator with
That
Planned
bitch is a
Child
note,
Abuse
man. That was a fucking note, man.
Child abuse
Oh,
or neglect.
everything.
That doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't a lack of love or
Look how he hitting
care
this cigarette. That's how you know
between
you know.
the parent and the child.
She stresses the importance of that 911 caller, the fact that someone made the report, but she stresses the need for the work not to end there.
I'm not sure if there was follow-up done after, but that's kind of where, my mind goes to too, of like what could have been done after.
Just the phone call itself coming in saying that this child had been hit with either closed fist or open fist, either one. That was the red flag, the number one red flag being called in.
Martin questions why more wasn't done in the hours after, hours that turned into days before her grandson was allegedly murdered at his mother's hands.
I know by hating her,
it's
not going to bring Jacoby back. She's going to get her day that she deserves, because he got his.
Now, she's holding those memories close, holding all she has left even closer.
If he didn't mean anything to her, he meant something to me. And to do him like that and to see him in that dumpster, that's something I'll never be able to get out of my head again.
Look how adorable he is, man.
We asked both the county and police about whether anyone made a report or investigated in the days after that 911 call. We didn't receive any responses. Gracie Martin, Jacoby's grandmother, says she doesn't know if her son, Jacoby's father, was even aware of the abuse and believes the agency that gave Deja Smith custody is to blame. She also says she's going to be a grandmother again because Smith is pregnant in jail with her 6th child. I'm David Sharns, 8 News Now.
She's in jail now.
Jacoby
pregnant.
Robinson Sr. previously telling the 8 News Now investigators from jail that he was trying to come up with a plan to leave with his kids. He also told us he didn't know about the severity of the abuse. Smith has declined our interview request. Both parents have pleaded not guilty, and a trial is scheduled for next summer.
Dude, that was your daughter that did all of that, though? Is you serious?
Spoke up.
No, man. Look, we got it. It might be a couple fake tears, Grandma. I don't know, man. You gotta look through that. You raised that. You know what I'm saying? She popped out with them 5 kids. They the same daddy? That say a lot right there if it's like different daddies. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. My savages, man. See y'all next episode.